咁見到精靈有冇啲特別有趣嘅事情
？We Wong Wong，
好正啊
！Hello， 歡迎大家嚟到今集嘅 Murmur 身心靈啊！我係阿咩，
我係阿樹。
係啊，今集係咪覺得好神奇呢？我做 opening 啊，因為咧我哋今集咧依然係請咗Daniel 同埋 Helen 咧嚟同我哋講下嚟緊2024年嗰個 retreat 嘅嘢啦。咁咧阿樹咧都係依然幫我哋做翻譯嘅，
冇錯。
係啦，咁咧事不宜遲咧，因為我哋時間有限啊，咁所以咧我都想快啲問下佢哋兩位關於嚟緊呢個英國嘅 retreat 嘅嘢啦。咁咧我都想問下兩位咧，其實好多地方都可以做 retreat 㗎嘛，即係好似埃及啊、印度啊、墨西哥呢啲比較啦。咁其實英國作為呢個靈修嘅地點咧，係有咩特別咧？
It's not spoiled.
Daniel 就話呢啲地方係未被破壞嘅。
The place we're going to, it's not commercialized. A lot of the really famous places, like Stonehenge or the Great Pyramid, so many people go, it kind of changes the energy a bit, and you can't have private time.
Helen 就話佢哋今次靈修揀嘅地方呢，就係未被商業化啦。因為好多呢啲出名嘅地方其實都已經係好多人去，咁所以喺能量上邊呢，就有少少改變咗，同埋因為嗰啲地方太熱門啦，變咗其實你冇乜私人時間去嗰度，真係同嗰個地方連結或者體驗嗰個地方嘅能量咯。
Every place we're going on the retreat is not so commercialized, and the energy from when it was created.is still very, very strong.
因為呢啲喺英國佢將會帶領大家去嘅地方呢，並冇商業化到啊，所以呢，當呢個地方最原始被創造出嚟嘅時候，嗰個能量呢，去到而家呢，都仍然係可以保持到咯。
So it's right down in the southwest of England, a long way from London, and historically it's been left alone more.Helen
話今次嗰個 retreat 佢帶大家去嘅地方呢，就會係喺英國嘅西南部，離倫敦呢會有好一段距離嘅。喺歷史上邊嚟講呢，嗰個地方呢都係比較自成一國。
There are more sacred sites in that area of England than in any other part of the UK.
嗰個地方嘅聖地會係比全個英國嚟講咧都嚟得多。
Some of these sites are like stone circles that go back maybe 7,000 years, and actually, even until recent times, in a low-key way, local people are still honouring them.
有部分呢啲嘅聖地啦，例如一啲嘅石陣啦，其實佢個歷史已經可以追溯到去7000年前，咁直至到近代，其實本地嘅人仍然用一個好低調嘅方法去尊崇佢咯。
嚟緊咧，佢哋嘅 retreat 咧，其實係英國嘅康沃爾郡啊，咁係喺英國嘅西邊嘅，係啦。咁補充翻俾觀眾聽先。咁咧都想問下佢哋今次呢個 retreat 嘅主題係靈修之路啦。咁其實係有咩特別之處咧？
It's to give people a really strong experience and give them the best chance to actually have an out-of-body experience.
An ubi.
係啦 ，Helen 就話有嘅，今次係一個主題喺度，而呢個主題咧就係俾大家有一個好強嘅體驗，係一個出體嘅經驗啊。
This is not something we can guarantee, but we set up the situation where it's highly likely to happen.
嗱，呢個唔係一個保證嚟嘅 Daniel 話，但係佢哋會將成件事 set up 到盡可能俾你去體驗到。
So the places we're going to, the sites, they have their own intelligence, their own energy, and if you approach them in the right way, you can get a strong experience. And then back at the retreat center, we can recreate that as well with our own crystals and sacred geometry to give everybody a strong experience.
啱啱 Helen 話，我哋將會去到探索嘅嗰啲神聖嘅地點啦，佢本身係有好強嘅能量，而嗰啲嘅能量會俾到你一啲好特別嘅體驗。當佢哋翻去佢哋所逗留嘅中心嘅時候呢，就係嗰個靈修莊園嘅時候呢，佢哋透過神聖幾何同埋水晶係可以重新俾你再體驗嗰個能量。
It's about approaching these sites with respect.
所有都係關於帶住尊敬嘅心去呢一啲嘅地點嘅。
因為其實咧，我都睇咗佢哋個宣傳單張啦，好誠實咁樣講。我見到咧，佢哋嘅聖地咧有好多地方喎，即係有石陣啦，有一啲做古老儀式嘅場所啦，跟住又有城堡啊，又會去探索一個叫做卡恩尤尼佛古村莊，係一個儀式空間嘅古老村莊啦，即係嗰啲村落啦。咁佢哋又會唔會可以都同我哋啲觀眾講下呢一啲地方有啲咩特別呢？
Yeah, so yes, you're right. These go back thousands of years before written history. And so like you say, stone circles, like there's one stone circle which has this great big stone which is just made of crystal, quartz, strong energy. And there are energy lines, ley lines, or like feng shui energy running through, and it's really strong. There's sacred wells with healing water. There's an underground chamber in an ancient village which was used for initiation. There's a big round hole that you can climb through in another site which was about fertility and creation, all kinds of interesting places.
Helen 就話今次嘅靈修之旅咧，會帶領大家去到一啲歷史都未必有記載上千年嘅一啲古老聖地亦都有一啲嘅 ley lines， 就係嗰啲地線啦，地球嘅一啲能量點啦。有好多嘅風水自然嘅能量啦，咁大家會有好多嘅感受。咁當中例如其中一個嘅石陣，佢係由水晶去構成嘅，天然嘅非常之強大嘅能量。亦都有一啲嘅古井，佢嘅水係帶有一啲療愈嘅能力嘅。亦都有一個喺村莊嘅地下嘅一個密室，佢從前係用嚟做一啲嘅啟蒙儀式嘅。亦都有一個好大好深嘅山洞，大家需要爬入去啦。咁入邊有好多關於生命力啊、創作力啊嗰一啲嘅能量，大家會體驗到咯。
The site that Helen is talking about that has the crystal stone, that stone is almost 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And one time when we went there was a whole group of fairies. And I mean real live standing fairy.
Daniel 就補充啦，頭先 Helen 提到嘅嗰個水晶石陣咧，其實啲水晶係成5尺高嘅，細人咁高嘅。咁有一次佢哋去呢一個嘅地點嘅時候咧，係見到有成班野生真人咁樣嘅精靈啊仙子喺呢一度咯。
頭先我聽到咧，佢哋都有分享話會喺個 retreat 裏面做出體啊，或者可能好似頭先 Daniel 咁講見到精靈啊咁樣呢啲啦。咁我好想知多啲，其實出體係啲乜嘢嚟嘅咧？或者可能係啲精靈，其實佢哋係點嘅樣啊？咁樣佢哋會唔會可以講多少少咧？
Okay, out of body experience. It's when you know you've got a physical body, but you feel like you're somewhere else. And it's like maybe you can look down on it, maybe you're very much aware that you are still alive, you have your own intelligence, but it's separate from the physical. And it's definitely a very strong spiritual feeling.
Helen 形容出體嘅體驗就係你好清楚自己有一個肉身，但係你覺得你好似喺第二度咁樣，你可以望翻自己，你仍然有你本人嘅智力、智慧，同埋你知道自己活着嘅，但係你又感知到更加廣闊、更加物理身體以外嘅一啲感受同埋資訊，佢係一個好靈性嘅體驗啦。佢形容。
If you can imagine, if you're standing across the room looking at yourself, that would be what it would be like. So it's about being able to step out of this physical form, move a distance away, and look back on your life.
Daniel 就補充，你可以嘗試去想像你喺一個房間，但係又從另一個房間嗰度望返自己，就係出體嘅體驗啦。佢係一個俾你由你嘅肉身出發，然後喺第二個距離再睇返自己嘅生命啦。
Just to add something to that, of course that's interesting and fun, but it can also give you feelings of love, a feeling of connection to everything, a feeling of there's more to life, there's more purpose, there's life beyond the physical, or everything's connected.
Helen 就再補充啦，其實呢一個嘅出體嘅經驗係好好啦，但係其實更加另一重意義咧，就係你會感受到好多嘢，你會更加容易感受到去愛啦，你感受到大家存在一體嘅嗰種連結，呢樣嘢係出體以外其實更加深層想帶出嚟嘅一個體驗同埋得着咯。好啦，講精靈咯。
About 5 feet tall.
5尺高度啦。
Wingspan of about 4.5, 5 feet.
嗰個翼咧都係4-5尺長度啦。
Wings were like butterfly wings.
好似蝴蝶咁樣樣喎個翼。
Pointed ears.
係尖耳仔嘅。
Reasonably human features.
好似人咁樣嘅特徵喎。
咁見到精靈有冇啲特別有趣嘅事情啊？
Yeah, they didn't talk to us. They ignored us.
Daniel 話啲精靈係唔會同你講嘢嘅，係會當睇你唔到嘅。
And they didn't stick around very long.
No, they left.
亦都唔會留喺度好耐，佢哋就會走噶啦。
But they were in the centre of one of these stone circles.
但係佢哋係喺呢一啲石陣嘅中間入邊嘅。
The stone circle that is the farthest southwest, the farthest one you can go to
In the
UK.
呢一個石陣就位於全英國最西南部嘅地方，係最遠嘅一個石陣啦，國境之內。
And it's out in the middle of nowhere.
係周圍都冇其他嘢嘅，係一個好 remote 嘅地方嚟嘅。
There is something else around.
係有其他嘢圍住嘅。
Sheep and cows.
就係啲羊同埋牛啦。
係好有趣嘅，聽到佢哋嘅分享，我自己都好想見下精靈啦，好好奇，因為係。
So was I, but they're too fast. Couldn't catch them.
Daniel 都係好想見到佢哋，不過佢哋走得太快，係捉唔住嘅。
咁我相信咧，其實好多參加者或者好多觀眾啦，聽到嚟呢度咧，都覺得好期待佢哋嘅 retreat 嘅。咁但係我又想問下，其實參加者應該抱住啲乜嘢嘅心態或者心情去參加咧
Really, just come and expect to have fun and expect the unexpected. And yeah, we'll make everybody very welcome and everybody will have a good time.
所有去參加呢個 retreat 嘅朋友，其實真係俾自己係嚟玩嘅心態啦，期待一啲驚喜啦。Helen 同 Daniel 會確保大家都係好受歡迎啦，同埋係會有一個愉快嘅時光嘅。
And it's England, so maybe bring an umbrella.
同埋因為英國，所以你可能需要帶把遮，即係英國成日落雨。
One thing Helen and I do naturally is make people feel welcome. Whether you're green, whether you're gay, whether you're ugly, whether you fart, you're accepted. So it's a safe place to come and be who you are.
Daniel 亦都補充啦，佢同 Helen 好叻做嘅一樣嘢就係令到所有嘅朋友啦，都係好感到受歡迎嘅。無論你嘅背景，無論你嘅喜好，你嘅取向，你嘅外形。無論你放屁都好啦，佢哋都會咁歡迎你，同埋呢一度係一個好安全嘅地方，可以俾你去做自己。
好好啊，即係咩人都可以參加。
And the place we're staying is breathtaking.
而 Daniel 咧亦都補充啦，就話呢間大屋將會逗留嘅咧，直情係好正啊！咁靚嘅地方，
好靚啊！其實因為香港人應該真係好少去到呢啲地方，即係一個莊園咁樣咯。佢有啲似張敬軒嗰間屋啊，係啊，張敬軒而家住緊嗰個大宅。所以係如果真係喺嗰度係去8日㗎嘛，個感覺其實唔好講話去咩聖地啊，我覺得淨係去呢一個莊園個感覺都已經係極度 relax 啊。
I agree.
This is an old manor house that's almost 300 years old that has 10 bedrooms.
好大啊！因為我而家咁樣望啲相咧，已經見到係勁 grand 啦，即係尤其是佢個 dining room 咧，
Yeah.
即係好似去咗啲皇室嘅感覺啊！
And there will be good food for vegetarians.
Daniel 話，甚至乎素食者都會有好多好美味嘅選擇嘅。
And it's okay if you're a meat eater, you can have some good food too.
如果你係食肉嘅話咧 ，Helen 話都唔使擔心，你都會有好嘢食嘅。
我又好好奇啦，其實兩位係點樣制定一個 retreat 去邊嘅咧？去啲咩地方咁
？I love going on retreats. So when we design one, it's like I'm designing it's like you're designing the best party, the best buffet, the best. You try and think of what's going to give people the maximum joy, maximum chance to have a really strong experience. It does require a lot of thought.
You need to understand, by training, my wife is an architect, and designing things is in her basic nature.
嗱 ，Helen 就話啦，佢自己已經好中意去 retreat， 咁所以當佢去設計一個 retreat 嘅時候，佢就覺得好似整緊一個 buffet 俾大家咁樣，整緊一個好正嘅 party 俾大家咁樣，咁所以佢會考慮好多嘢。而 Daniel 就話啦，其實 Helen 本身咧就係一個建築師嚟嘅，咁所以佢已經有一個嘅本能啊，就係設計嘢，咁所以大家可以信任喺呢方面佢哋係好專業嘅。
In my training, I'm a computer engineer, so Helen designs it and I put the nuts and bolts together.
Daniel 就話啦，佢咧就係一個電腦工程師，咁所以咧，當 Helen 去做一個設計嘅時候咧 ，Daniel 咧就會係上螺絲啊，就將佢建造出嚟啦。
It's like a big ceremony in a way, and we think about the beginning, the middle, and the end, so that the energy builds and gets stronger. But we also want a really good completion at the end for everybody.
Helen 就話，成件事就好似一個過程，有個進程咁樣，個能量會慢慢嘅疊加，去到最尾就有一個好圓滿咁嘅結束。所以成件事呢個8-9日嘅體驗咧，就好似一個好長嘅儀式咁樣。
Because at the end we want a big we-wong experience.
因為佢哋到最後咧，都係想大家咧有一個 we-wong 嘅體驗嘅。
好好啊！我成日覺得咧，要去照顧咁多人咧，其實係一件好麻煩啊，或者好辛苦嘅事嚟噶嘛。但係咧，我又咁樣聽完兩位咧，好似好 enjoy 去做呢啲 retreat 啊，或者搞呢啲 retreat 啊。咁我哋咧最尾咧就有個 Murmur moment 嘅，咁都想問下 Daniel 啦，咁佢對嚟緊佢哋呢個 retreat 3個字形容，究竟係有啲乜嘢嘅期望呢？
We wong wong.
唔使翻譯啦，其實。
In totality, peace, happiness, safety.
整體嚟講咧，佢會覺得呢個 retreat 咧係安全、快樂同埋平靜嘅。
We wong wong.
就係 we wong wong。
好，咁我哋咧多謝兩位今日同我哋做呢一個訪問啦。
Thank you. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
asking us.
Thank you。
咁如果大家對於呢一個 retreat 有興趣嘅話咧，我哋都會將一個連結咧就會擺喺我哋 description 嗰度嘅。咁大家可以有一個方式去了解更加多資料啦。咁如果大家對呢類型嘅 topic 咧係有更加多嘅問題咧，歡迎留言話俾我哋聽，我哋都可以再去問兩位攞更加多嘅資料，或者去再探索多啲啊。又或者如果你係好中意去 retreat 嘅，有冇啲咩你去過 retreat 好正嘅經驗，你可以同我哋去分享。記得啦，留言啦，like 同埋subscribe 啦，咁所以你就可以收到最新嘅集數嘅 update。Podcast 聽嘅朋友就記得俾個5星星我哋，去支持我哋去做更加多嘅內容，同埋同大家分享更加多嘅。咁我哋希望下集再同大家再見。
拜拜。
拜拜。